Once in a small village nestled between rolling hills and lush forests, there lived a wise old man and his curious grandson. The young boy adored his summer holidays spent with his grandpa, where they played games, shared laughter, and explored the wonders of the world together. One sunny afternoon, while they were sitting beneath the shade of an ancient oak tree, the boy turned to his grandpa, his eyes shining with determination. "Grandpa," he said, "when I grow up, I want to be a successful man. Can you tell me some ways to achieve that?" The grandfather smiled, his eyes twinkling with wisdom. "Of course, my child," he replied, patting the space next to him. "Come, let me show you a lesson that might just change your perspective on success." With great excitement, the old man led the boy to a nearby nursery. There, he carefully picked out 2 small plants. They returned home, and the grandfather planted one inside the house and the other outside in the garden. "Now, my dear," the grandfather said, "which of these plants do you think will grow better in the future?" The boy thought for a moment and then replied confidently, "The one inside the house, Grandpa. It's safe from all the dangers outside." The grandfather nodded approvingly and said, "Let's wait and see, my child. Time has a way of teaching us the most valuable lessons." Years passed and the young boy grew into a fine young man. Remembering the lessons he had learned from his grandpa, he returned to seek more wisdom. "Grandpa," he said last time, "you didn't tell me specific ways to be successful. Can you share your wisdom with me now?" Grandfather smiled, his eyes reflecting the depth of his knowledge. "Certainly, my child. But first, let's revisit those plants we planted years ago." Together, they went to see the plants. The one inside the house had grown, but it was nothing compared to the magnificent tree that stood tall outside. "But Grandpa," the young man exclaimed, "how is this possible? The plant outside faced so many dangers, yet it grew so big and strong." The grandfather placed a gentle hand on the young man's shoulder and said, "Life, my dear, is much like these plants. We all face challenges, storms, and obstacles. Some of us choose the safe path, avoiding risks and difficulties. But just like the plant outside, those who face adversities, who tackle challenges head-on, grow stronger and more resilient." He continued, his voice filled with conviction. "You see, obstacles are not enemies. They are opportunities. Just like puzzles waiting to be solved, challenges in life make us stronger, wiser, and more successful. Embrace them, tackle them with determination, and you'll find yourself growing, just like that tree." The young man took a deep breath, his eyes fixed on the mighty tree before him. He understood the profound truth in his grandfather's words, that challenges were not roadblocks but stepping stones toward success. As he left his grandfather's side, he carried with him not just the wisdom of 1,000 years, but also the strength to face life's challenges. And just as his grandfather had taught him, he embraced every obstacle, turning them into opportunities, and with each hurdle he rose higher and higher in the great game of life. So, dear friends, I hope you found value in this story just as I did. If you've learned something valuable for your future life, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like this video. If you encounter any problems related to the content, please don't hesitate to comment below. Remember, life's challenges are like puzzles waiting to be solved. Embrace them, tackle them, and watch yourself level up in the game of life. You've got the skills, determination, and spirit to conquer anything that comes your way. Always keep rising.